I'll put
Designed to live. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Your tech.
Well, good afternoon, Lander Tiger football fans. The Tigers are in Torrington for a big conference game this afternoon. Lander comes into this contest with a 3-0 mark, and the TrailBlazers are 2-2. Last year, Torrington whipped Lander at Bill Bush Stadium 33-2, and this year the Tigers would like to reverse that score. Joining me on the broadcast today, Andrew Garcia. Good afternoon, Andrew. How are you doing?
Good afternoon. I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself?
Hey, we're doing great. We had a really lovely drive this afternoon across Wyoming down here to the southeast corner. We are just 8 miles from Nebraska. Last week, we were 1 mile from Utah. So we've gone all the way across the state from the southwest corner to the southeast corner to see this game. You made a comment to me earlier here. You saw a lot of things on the way here.
A lot of corn, a lot of corn. I think that's what Nebraska is a lot of corn. So a lot of corn on the way over here.
Well, we'll try not to be too corny today. Well, we welcome you to the broadcast. This is the Hampton Inn & Suites pregame show. And just to give you a little bit of background about these two teams, Torrington has been playing football since 1921, and their overall record is 533, 390, and 15. That's a winning percentage of 57%. Lander has been playing football since in 1908, and Lander's record is 373, 466, and 25. The Tigers play at Bill Bush Stadium, and here in Torrington, we're at Wiseman Field. The TrailBlazers are a Class A East team. They moved up in 2003 from Class 2A. Their colors are maroon and silver. And that is the color combination the TrailBlazers are wearing. Mostly maroon, silver numbers, white trim, white helmets. Lander, of course, in their traveling white uniforms with green trim and green numbers, black helmets with the green Tiger logo on the side. In this contest, Lander has a one-game advantage over Torrington, Andrew. Lander's won 6 games in the series to Torrington's 5. So Lander has an opportunity to pad that just a little bit today.
Absolutely. It'll be interesting. These past couple of wins for Lander have been big margin wins, so let's see if they could get it done again here today.
Population of Torrington is 6,140 people. Lander has 7,581. The student population of Torrington High School is 305, and the student population at LVHS is one short of 600. So Lander, a much larger high school in terms of number. This year, the Tigers have defeated the Green River Wolves 28-9. The Powell Panthers 48-7, and last week the Evanston Red Devils 50-18. The TrailBlazers lost their first game to Gary, Nebraska 42-15. They defeated Wheatland, Wyoming 48-3. They beat the Casper Natrona Junior Varsity 51-21, and then they lost to Yuma, Colorado 28-27. This is the Hampton Inn & Suites pregame show, and we'll be right back in Torrington after this.
Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
What?
Ernie Over and Andrew Garcia back with you high atop Wiseman Field here in Torrington. And Andrew, one nice thing about today's game, we have our backs to the sun. So the players are going to have sun on their faces for quite some time. This is a north-south field, and the sun is just starting to cast a shadow on the field with the press box. Very nice facility here in Torrington. It's about 7 years old here.
Absolutely, very nice, very nice.
Torrington's Wiseman Field is a grass field. And, you know, this is one of the first grass fields we've played on. All the other fields so far have been turf. So it'll be interesting to see how the Tigers respond playing on a natural grass field. 83 degrees is the current temperature in Torrington. We do have a little bit of a wind blowing out of the north, about 15 miles per hour. So not too bad as the Tigers take their traditional lap around the field. The stadium, as I mentioned, is fairly new. They have a track around the football field. So we are just a bit a ways from the field, not like Evanston when we were almost on the field last week.
Yeah, Evanston's field was nice, though. I liked it. Like you said, this is the first natural grass game, so it'll be interesting. But Evanston's turf was really, really nice.
Yeah, it was, and the Tigers took advantage, winning that game 50-18. And the defense, as you'll hear in our coaches show, which is coming up here on our Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show, we'll hear from Coach James Burton, and I think we can go to that right now. Coach Jim Burton of the Lander Valley Tigers here in Torrington tonight. And Coach, Torrington's a team much like the one you played last Friday at Evanston.
Yeah, pretty similar. Very athletic, running kind of quarterback that can also throw, and then they've got a couple weapons that you got to watch out for. And then, defensively, they're going to fly around, and they like to stack the box with that odd stack look. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah,
their quarterback is their leading passer and rusher, so he's a dual threat.
Yeah, we got to keep him in the box. He's really good if he gets to the edge, scramble, or designed runs. So we got to keep him inside the tackles.
Well, Coach, last week the defense really came and pulled through for the Tigers. The defense is much improved this year over last, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of it we're going to attribute to our overall team speed, and that a lot of that comes from a lot of those kids that wouldn't normally. We got them out for track. Track coaches has helped us out a ton this offseason and during the spring in getting our overall team speed up, and that's huge.
Well, last weekend, of course, your boy Parker had what I thought was one of the key plays of the game with that interception at the goal line and the return for 63 yards.
There's not a lot of advantages to being, 5'6", but being down there on the goal line, I think the quarterback lost him on that. They're trying to run a little slant play, and he stepped in front and took off. And I teased Parker that he just wasn't fast enough to get all the way there, but they had some good angles on him and made some good effort plays to tackle him. I thought he was going to go all the way, but, that's a dad for you.
Well, and you scored 4 plays later anyway.
That's always a bonus.
Now, again, as we said before the Evanston game, one of the Lander threats is you have a lot of young men who can catch the ball.
Yeah, we can spread it around, catching or running. I mean, I think we average 4 or 5 people rushing the ball a game, and then usually it's about 4 or 5, even up to 6, who caught a pass, or 2 passes. Again, lots of weapons, lots of people to get the ball to.
Hollingshead has been very good on his accuracy, and of course his favorite receiver, Finn McFadden. Those two make quite a pair, don't they?
They're in sync. They've done a lot of work off-season wise. After practice, we'll be, hey guys, go get some rest, and you'll sneak out, and they're out there running routes. So their chemistry is pretty good. And Pax is just, like I said, he's reading defense as well, and he's getting the ball to the open man, and a lot of times that's Finn.
Any injuries to speak of from the Evanston game?
Not from the game. This week we've got a couple rolled ankles. We might be missing a guy or two for this week, but they should be ready for next week.
I tell you, Cole Espinoza had a pretty good game against Evanston there late in the contest, didn't he?
Yeah, and really the whole game, he kind of has turned into that inside run stopper, and then he runs sideline to sideline to clean up stuff. And that interior, that defense is playing really well. And then, the outside guys are coming up and making plays. So that it's a team thing, but Cole is definitely kind of figuring it out.
Well, that's good to know. And, of course, you'll need all of the team against the Torrington TrailBlazers. It's always tough to play on the road, but you guys went from the southwest corner now all the way over to the southeast corner.
Yeah, we're almost to Utah last week, and we're almost to Nebraska this week. So just, things you have to do playing in Wyoming, and we're centrally located. So, either way, we're going to run both ends.
The Tigers are 5th rated in the state again, but you guys don't look at the ratings, do you?
No, we try to make sure the kids stay a little grounded. It's nice. I mean, it's a plus. We appreciate the votes and all that, but when it comes right down to it, we have to just take this 1 week at a time. And right now, Torrington is the number 1 ranked team that we have to knock off. Got to knock them all off so you can have that crown.
Okay, Coach Jim Burton, thanks for talking with us before tonight's game against the Trailblazers. And we'll be right back with more right after this.
One, because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together, from Friday night lights to weekend tournaments. They're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports, where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Coach Jim Burton of the Ernie Over and Andrew Garcia back with you in Torrington for the Lander Valley Tigers, 3-0 against the Torrington TrailBlazers, 2-2 on the season here. A beautiful afternoon. I mentioned earlier it's 83 degrees. We have a little bit of a wind blowing from the north, but yeah, it was a pretty cool drive in today. Had a little bit of wind at our back, wasn't too bad. And, of course, this is very, very deep agricultural community. Torrington used to have a sugar beet refinery here, and now that's all been transferred over to Scottsbluff, Nebraska. So the beets that we grow up in the Wind River Basin go up to Worland, and the beets they grow here in southeast Wyoming now go to Scottsbluff, Nebraska. But a very big agricultural area, as Andrew was noticing on the drive-in.
A lot of corn, like I said, a lot of corn.
Yeah, a lot of corn and a lot of sugar beets.
A lot of small towns on the way over here, too.
Yeah, we went through Fort Laramie, which is a small town, about 250 people, and then through Lingle before we got here to Torrington, down here in the southeast corner. Our officials today are from the Cheyenne Officials Association. And the records of the respective coaches here today. Let me get that out. We have Russell Steinmetz is in his 7th year here in Torrington. He has a record of 36 wins and 29 losses. Last year he was 5-5 with that win over Lander. Coach Jim Burton of the Lander Tigers is in his 3rd year. He has a 9-15 overall record. Last year he was 4-5, and the Tigers qualified for the first round, the quarterfinal round of the playoffs. Unfortunately, they had to go to Star Valley, and that did not go well for the Tigers. But we're about 10 minutes and 30 seconds away from the start of this game. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with our Sutherland's Home Improvement Center starting lineups. This is the Hampton Inn & Suites pregame show on KFCW 92.3.1 and on WYO Today YouTube.
A people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
And now we are going to have our Sutherland's Home Improvement Center starting lineups. And for the Torrington TrailBlazers football team, Coach Russell Steinmetz is going to go with number 1, Connor Carell, a senior, 6'2", 185. He's going to be at wide receiver. Left tackle is going to be number 2 or number 75, Holden Hackett. He's a senior, 6'2", 190 pounds. He also plays tight end for the TrailBlazers. One of the running backs is Colby Sandusky. We expect to hear a lot, his name called a lot. He's a 6 foot, 175-pound senior. On the other side, wide receiver is Brady Dagan, a senior, 6 foot, 155 pounds. At quarterback is Drew Kramer, a junior, 6 foot, 170 pounds. At wide receiver, we have Landry Griman, a senior, 6 foot, 160 pounds. The slot back is Jaden Gross, a junior, 5 foot 9 inches, 175 pounds. The right guard is Xavier Sanchez, a junior, 6 foot, 170 pounds. The right tackle, Talon Emerson, a junior, 6 foot 1 and 215 pounds. The left guard is Aaron Chavez, senior. He is a senior, 5'11", 240 pounds. And the center is Brant Eichenberger, a sophomore. He's 5'11", 205 pounds. The starting lineup tonight for the Torrington TrailBlazers. For the Lander Valley Tigers, we're going to go like this. In the slot is number 3, Finn McFadden. He is a junior. Tight end, Barrett Moffett. He is a senior. Quarterback is Paxton Hollingshead. He is a senior. The other slot back is Parker Burton, who had a fabulous 63-yard touchdown return last week against Evanston. He is also a senior. The fullback is Cody West. He's a senior. The tight end is Braden Baker, one of the leading rushers in the state of Wyoming. He is also a senior. Left guard is Gus Childers, who had a big fumble recovery 2 weeks ago in Lander. He is a senior. The right guard is Caleb Hamilton. He is a senior. The left tackle, Taj Prine. He is a junior. The right tackle, Gavin Romer. We call him Big Country.
Big Country.
Big Country. He's a senior. And then one of the other wide receivers is Caleb Andrews, and he is a junior. Those are the starting lineups brought to you by Sutherland's Home Improvement Center in Fremont County. We're about 6.5 minutes away from kickoff, and we'll be right back with more festivities on the pregame side right after we take this timeout.
Midway operates our 4 showrooms as one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Wildglass.
Ernie Over and Andrew Garcia back with you at Torrington's Wiseman Field. And we have our football game about ready to go in 3.5 minutes. We haven't had the flip of the coin yet. They're introducing the starting lineups now to the big crowd. It is homecoming here this evening in Torrington. A nice, crisp, warm day. The breeze really helps cool it down a bit, doesn't it, Andrew?
Yeah, I like the breeze. It feels good up here.
Yeah, it does. We're in the press box. We're right on the 50-yard line, and it looks to be a lovely evening. As we mentioned earlier, this is a natural grass field, and I think we can probably see the yard markers pretty well. You've got better eyes than I do, Andrew, so I might have to count on you to figure out where the football is. You know, it's so much easier on a turf field, but you know, this is the way football's always been played, on a grass field, and this is a good one. I was out there earlier walking on the field after first arriving here, and the grass is in excellent condition. There aren't any divots in it, and the grass is nice and full. It's a little thin right there between the 40s. But other than that, a lovely field here in Torrington.
Yeah, lovely field. Like you said, yard markers are a little bit hard to see, but I could see them.
Oh, good.
But like, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Lander responds to this grass field. You know, like we mentioned in the beginning of the pregame, it's been turf all season, beginning of the season everywhere. So it'll be interesting to see how they go match up against this Evanston team, who have been playing at their home field, natural grass.
Yes, and the Trailblazers 2-2 on the season. The Tigers 3-0. Well, apparently I missed the toss of the coin because it looks like Torrington is going to kick off to Lander. So Torrington must have won that toss and deferred. So the Trailblazers in their maroon uniforms with silver and white trim and letters huddling around Coach Russell Steinmetz right now. And the Tigers in their white uniform with green trim and green numbers and black helmets are around their head coach Jim Burgess and the assistant coaches John Rounds, Curtis Moffett, Seth Conine, Richard Atnip, and Jason Cox. And the Tigers will be taking the field and will be receiving the ball first here at Wiseman Field. And going back to return, of course, will be Finn McFadden and Parker Burden, the two Tigers who are the best returners on the team. Kicking off is Holden Hackett for the Torrington Trailblazers. Hackett, let's find him on the roster here. And I don't see him on the roster. Do you see Hackett on the roster?
Oh, yeah, it's number 2.
Oh, he's number 2. He's way up at the top there. 6'2", 190-pound senior. He'll be doing all the kicking chores today for Torrington. The kickoffs, the punts, and the extra points and potential field goals. So we have Finn McFadden back down about the 10-yard line. Parker Burton is up along with a couple other Tigers at about the 25. And here's the approach and the kick, and it is end over end, and it's going to go out of bounds. No, it's picked up at the 2-yard line by McFadden. McFadden on the right-hand side makes one cut, makes another, gets up across the 15-yard line to about the 16, I believe, and that's where we will start. Lander Tigers first off. Let's see where they do spot the ball. I think it's going to be, actually, it's going to be
20.
On the.
Oh, no.
No, they're moving it back now. It's going to be at the 18-yard line. So Lander gets the ball, first down, 10 yards to go. They're on their own 18-yard line. Quarterback Paxton Hollings' head comes out. He's got everyone in tight, one man in the slot. This time is Baker. Here's the handoff to Baker. Baker breaks one tackle. He breaks another. He breaks a third. He's at the 40, the 50, the 40. I don't think they're going to catch him. The first play from Lander is a touchdown. Oh, he falls down. Hold the phone. He tripped on the 5-yard line and fell down at the 2.
Oh, man.
So Lander's going to have the ball first down and goal at the 2-yard line.
What a way to start off this game for the Lander Tigers.
A great run by Baker. Let's see, that was 30, 40, and 49. So 79-yard run. Holy cow, by Baker on the first play from scrimmage, 79 yards. So Tigers come up to the line of scrimmage. Handoff goes to Baker around the right side, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Wow.
Right away. So that didn't take Lander very long, did it?
No, it did not. Great drive. It only took 2 plays for them to get in the end zone, starting off from the, 16-yard line?
The 18-yard line.
The 18-yard line, starting off from their own 18-yard line, and 2 plays in, getting in the end zone. Great start.
Yeah, 2-yard rush here by Baker. And now Andrews is in for the PAT. Caleb Andrews, the kick is up, high enough, long enough, and it is good. And so, with 11:16 to go in the first period of play, it's Lander 7 and Torrington getting the ensuing kickoff.
Valley Tiger teams, good luck this year. WyoGlass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. WyoGlass is Lander.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Yeah, number 10 and number 5. Okay. Back again, back for Trailblazers, Colby Sandusky and Landry Griman for the Trailblazers. Caleb Andrews to kick off. Lander quickly in the first minute of the game scores, and it's 7-0 Lander. Here's Andrews' kick. High end over ender. It's going to go right to the goal line, and it'll be a touchback. So they'll take over at the 20-yard line, and, of course, we're used to seeing that kind of kicking from Caleb, aren't we?
And back in the end zone, we see it week in and week out. So
the Trailblazers will come out 1st and 10. Their quarterback is going to be Drew Kramer. He's a junior, 6 foot, 170 pounds. And Kramer is the leading rusher on the team. He's had a total of 34 attempts for 246 yards. He's all alone in the gun in the backfield. One man in motion is Sandusky. Now the Kramer takes it, rolls to his right side. He's knocked down right at the 20-yard line, and that is
Parker Burton.
Parker Burton and Garrett Romer also on that stop. Great defensive pursuit that time by the Tigers. So the play gets 1 yard and goes to the 21. So Kramer with 1 yard on the play. They come back up to the line of scrimmage. Sandusky is on the left hip of Kramer. There's the snap, back the pass. Now he's going to rush, met at the line of scrimmage and brought down right away. Boy, that was a great stop that time by the Tigers, and coming up to make that stop. Well, let's see. I thought that was 20. Did you see who that was?
It was Braden Baker on the tackle.
Oh, Braden Baker, 34. I saw the 3, but I didn't see the 4.
Braden Baker and Espinoza on the tackles.
Okay, so that's a 2-yard gain to the 23. So Kramer has a total of 3 yards now on 2 carries. Here's his snap. Big third down play. He's caught behind the line. Now he gets rid of the ball. Long pass downfield. It's caught by Sandusky, or is that Griman? That's caught by Griman all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play. Let's see, that would be 25, 26, 27, and 20. So it'll be 57 yards on the pass play. Wow.
Another one. Oh, intercepted.
And there's a pass that's intercepted. This is going to be a pick 6 for Lander. Finn McFadden into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Holy smokes.
Just like that, Lander is up by 2 touchdowns. And the first INT, after that brilliant 53-yard pass play by Kramer, or 57-yard pass play to Kramer, and then he throws an INT.
That pass was probably a little bit forced, if you ask me, but he was probably feeling good after that 53-yard pass. So,
yeah. So McFadden gets the PAT on the pick 6. Here's the extra point by Andrews. It is up high enough, long enough, and it is good enough. And with 9:33 to go here in the first period of play, Lander leads 14-0. Back after this.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Papa Murphy's on.
Here's the kick by Andrews, end over ender. It bounces at the 15-yard line. It's picked up right there by Griman. Griman returns it across the 20, across the 30-yard line on the near sideline, right in front of the Torrington bench, and it looks like it's going to be right at the 31-yard line. So Torrington is going to take over in pretty good field position. And I tell you what, Andrews is kicking right into that strong wind.
Yeah, I think you could. That kick showed that the wind is kind of harder maybe than we can feel up here, but because it didn't go in the back of the end zone like we usually see. So
yeah. Okay, Drew Kramer is the quarterback in the gun. Here's the pitch. Goes over to Sandusky. Sandusky has got close to the first down yardage, just about the 39-yard line. Let's see where they're going to mark it. I think they're going to put it right at the 39. No, they're going to put it right at the 40. So it's a 9-yard gain by Sandusky, his first carry, and it's second down now, 1 yard to go. Lander leading 14-0, 9:20 to go here in the first period of play, first quarter. We've got receivers, two split out to the right, one to the left, one man in the slot, one man in the backfield. Here's Kramer. Kramer rushes for the first down. He's got more. Across the 50. He breaks away. One man to beat, and he doesn't do it. Lander doesn't catch him, or do they? No, nope. Touchdown. Touchdown by Kramer. That is a 60-yard touchdown by the Trailblazers, and that comes here. Boy, this is going to be a shootout here today. It comes at 8:54. He just took the ball and ran on a jet sweep over to the left side. The Lander did not contain the run, and he darted 60 yards for the touchdown. So Kramer has the TD, and now here's the point after by Hackett. Hackett. There's the snap, and it is good. So Hackett gets it, and let's see, 8 minutes, 54 seconds to go, first period. Lander 14, Torrington 7.
Your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Okay, the kick by Hackett is a short one. It goes to Parker Burton, who runs out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. So the Tigers are going to take over now, first down and 10 yards to go at their own 20-yard line following that short kick by Hackett. I thought he might get a little more yardage on that with the wind, but no, it just kind of was a line drive, and Parker went right for it. If he hadn't grabbed that, it would have gone out of bounds, which would have been a penalty. But he did grab it, and the Tigers have it first and 10 at the 20-yard line. Paxton Hollingshead in the gun. And we have Baker to his right hip. There's a pitch to Parker Burton, and he's caught and dropped well behind the line of scrimmage. Big defensive play there. Coming up and making the play was number 72. That is Brant Eisenberger. He is a 5'11" sophomore. Boy, he's a big young man. So the loss goes back to the 17-yard line. So Burton has a loss of -3 here. Tigers come out. 2 men split to the right, 1 to the left. High snap. There's the pitch back over to Baker. Baker gets back up to the original line of scrimmage, and he's tripped up right there. So about 3 yards on the play by Baker. And that goes back to the 20-yard line. So right at the original line of scrimmage, Baker with 3 yards. And the Tigers have a big, this is a big play.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is an important third down here because if you don't get it, just give the ball back to Torrington.
And we have, what, a timeout on the field? I saw the official make the timeout sign. Now the officials are huddling over there at the 20-yard line. I'm not sure what this is all about, but they go right back. And we're ready to go again.
Big play.
Yeah, in the backfield is Burton and Baker. There's the snap. Back to pass. The pass is up, and it's caught for about 5 yards. Nice catch on the play, but that was Andrews on the catch. So it's going to be a gain of 6 on the play by Hollingshead and 6 on the capture by Andrews, and the Tigers are going to have to punt it away. Braden Baker is the punter. He's back at his own 12-yard line. Long shadows cast here at Wiseman Field in Torrington. The sun sets to the west. There is a nice punt. It bounces at the 50, takes a big roll, picked up at the 40-yard line and up to the 44, and that is going to be Greiman. Greiman gets the return, but here's the issue, Andrew. Good field position for the Trailblazers now.
Yeah, great field position. You've seen 2 big plays off of this Trailblazer offense already. The scoreboard might not show it, but 2 big plays. This is a big drive for this Lander Tiger defense.
14-7, Lander with the lead. Quarterback is Drew Kramer. We talked about Kramer and Sandusky have done most of the rushing for the Torrington Trailblazers.
Yeah, and last drive showed that Kramer can use his legs real well.
Yeah, he's a speedy guy, too. Okay, Sandusky is in the slot. Here's a man in motion. Kramer takes the handoff and goes straight ahead, and he'll get 1 or 2 yards, not much more than that. And it looks like Big Country is in on the tackle that time. It's going to be a gain of 2 on the play to the 40. We're going to give him 3 to the 47. So that's a 3-yard pickup, and it'll be second down and 7 yards to go. Kramer with 70 yards now on 4 carries. He got a big chunk of that on that big chunk play last time the Trailblazers had the ball. Now there's the handoff, goes to Sandusky, I believe, or was that Woodard?
That was Woodard.
That was Woodard who gets the call, and he gets another yard or 2. They're going to mark him at the 43-yard line, so that's going to be a 1-yard gain. Or is that the, the 40, that's the 48, isn't it? 1 yard. So Woodard gets 1 yard on the carry.
So a big play, big third down.
Here we go, third down, 7 yards to go for Torrington. Receivers on each side, back to pass. Kramer, his ball's knocked away. Nice defense that time.
Caleb Hamilton.
As Caleb Hamilton got his paws up in the air and knocked that one down. So it's a 4th down. Nice pass breakup. And the Tigers will get the ball back.
Good awareness by Caleb Hamilton at the line there.
Hackett to punt the ball away. He's back at the 35-yard line. Going back is Burton and McFadden for the Tigers. They're back at the 15. Here's the kick. It's a high kick and called a fair catch by Finn McFadden. That's going to be right at the 10-yard line. So McFadden calls the fair catch. That was a beautiful
That was a high punt. Yeah.
And it allowed the Torrington defenders to get down there. It is the first period of play, 5:23 to go. Lander 14 and Torrington 7 on our WYO Today scoreboard. And they're going to put the ball at the 12-yard line, I believe. Is that right?
11.
At the 11?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's at the 11. This is a grass field, so we don't have good clarity on the numbers. Under center, here's the handoff, and it goes to Cody West. Cody West across the 15-yard line. It'll be a nice gain on the play of about 4 yards or so. So they're going to mark it right at the 15, 4-yard gain by Cody West. His first carry of the game, and it'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Tigers. Clock moving, 4:56 to go. Lander with a 14-7 lead on our WYO Today scoreboard. Tigers come up to the line of scrimmage. Hollingshead is now under center. They're in the I formation. Handoff goes to the second man through, and nothing doing there. Baker is caught behind the line of scrimmage. Good defensive pursuit that time by the Trailblazers, and in on that was Landon Griman. So the loss is a yard back to the 14-yard line. Actually, there's no gain on the play. That's still at the 15. So Baker has 3 carries now, and he has 82 yards. So a big 3rd down play. 3rd and a long 7. Hollingshead rolls to his right side. He passes down, caught, and dropped. And
are they ruling that a fumble?
Are they ruling that? He didn't have possession of that long enough for that to be a fumble. That's got to be an incomplete pass.
They just ruled it incomplete.
Yeah, that's an incomplete pass. So that is 4th down now for the Tigers as the Torrington football players are pretty quick out there, aren't they?
Yeah, they're pretty they're small, so they're quick. And on defense, you saw that right there. Kind of got hit hard there.
And we have Landry Griman back to receive the punt from Braden Baker. He's at the 49-yard line.
No.
And the pass goes in and out of the end zone. That's going to be a safety. And so the Tigers give up a safety. And the pass back from the center went way over Baker's head.
Not what you want.
So with 3:36 to go in the first period of play, it's a safety. And Torrington will now receive the kickoff for the next series of plays. Well, that was unexpected, wasn't it?
That was unexpected. I'm not going to say you rarely see that, but that's something you don't see very often. But not what you want if you're the Lander Tigers. Two scoring. I guess it wasn't 2 scoring drives. 1 scoring drive and then a pick 6. And now you get held up on, back-to-back drives now?
Yeah.
So this is a big drive for this Lander Tiger defense, which they've been doing well at the defensive line of scrimmage. So it'll be a big drive here.
Andrews to kick it off from the 20. We have Sandusky and Griman back up at the 25-yard line in Torrington territory waiting for this kick. So it's marked at the 20. Caleb Andrews lifts his hand in the air, now advances. And there is the kick. It's a high end-over-ender, and it comes down to Greiman at the 25-yard line. He moves to his right side and gets about 15 yards up to the 45, and that's where he's going to end. Parker Burton on the tackle for the Tigers. So the Torrington TrailBlazers come out now, and they'll have the ball at the 44-yard line. And, Andrew, that's exactly where they started the last series. At the 44.
And then we had on that third down play a ball knockdown by Caleb Hamilton. That was a big knockdown there.
And we have a penalty against Torrington that's going to move the ball back to the 34. So that is a 10-yard penalty. And that will move the ball back to the 34-yard line on the penalty. So it's first down, 10 yards to go from their own 34.
Sun's gone.
Yep, sun's gone. Drew Tramer comes out. One man in the backfield, one man split out. Now three folks move over to the slot in the gun. Kramer makes it to the left-hand side, and he's pulled down behind the line of scrimmage. Great pursuit. Was that Parker again?
No, that was Cody West, if I saw that correctly.
Oh, that was Cody West, number 30, not number 10. So it's going to be a loss on the play, and they're going to call it a loss back to the 32-yard line. So that is a loss of 3 on the play by Kramer.
Good pursuit by Cody West, and even greater and a better tackle there in the backfield.
Okay, so it's a second down, hash mark, far side of the field. Kramer goes under center. He's got 2 receivers, and now he calls a timeout. So timeout on the field, 2:47 to go, first period. Lander 14, Torrington 7.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Okay, Lander now back on defense, and Torrington, after that penalty, is back at the 32-yard line. Kramer is in the gun. 2 receivers split wide to the right, one in the slot. Here's the handoff, and the pass is caught. But there's going to be very little gain on the play. Gross catches the football, and he advances it up to the 41-yard line. So he gets a little bit of yardage back. No, that's the 36, I beg your pardon. So he gets 4 yards on the pass.
That was a hard pass to make.
Yeah.
You had, I believe it was Big Country right in front of his face right there.
So it's a big 3rd down and 9 now for the Torrington TrailBlazers. Clock moving at 2 minutes to go here. First period of play here from Torrington, Wyoming. Sun has gone down, or clouds are covering it. Back to pass. Kramer knocked down and sacked on the play. And guess who that is?
Big Country.
Big Country. Yeah, he gets it down there. And, of course, we're talking about Gavin Romer. A big loss. It goes all the way down to, what is that, the 25-yard line?
It is the 24-yard line.
24-yard line. So that's a big loss on the play of 12 yards. So Kramer going backwards on the last 2 plays. Now into punt is Hackett, and we have a whistle and a timeout called by Lander. So we had Burton and McFadden back deep. We'll be right back with the Torrington punt right after this.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Hackett to punt. There's the end-over-ender, and it comes down to Parker Burton. Parker Burton stops, moves to his left, can't go anywhere. He's down at the 40-yard line, and that's about all that the Tigers will have. But it's good field position for the Lander. It's at the 40-yard line. Nice punt on the play. It went, 35 yards. Minute 8 to go here. First period of play. Lander leads 14-7 on our Wild Today scoreboard. Tigers are moving from right to left here on the field, the Wiseman Field in Torrington. They break the huddle. Comes out. We've got two receivers split out to the left, one to the right. There's the handoff, and it goes to the fullback, West. And he gets, no, that goes to Baker. I'm sorry. He gets 1 yard on the play to the 41-yard line.
So now both teams have punted the ball and given both teams great field position. Torrington wasn't able to capitalize off of it. Let's see if Lander can. It was a 1 yard gain on that first down play.
Baker now has 83 yards on 4 carries early in this game. There's the snap. The handoff goes to Baker. Baker finds a little bit of a room, gets about 4 on the play, across the 45 to about the 46, 47-yard line. Let's see where they put it down. It's going to be at the 46-yard line. So a gain of 5 on the play by Baker. 88 yards now on the contest for Braden. Tigers have a third down, and we have a timeout again on the field.
No, it's the end of the first quarter.
Oh, that's right. Well, that's a timeout anyway. Okay, we'll be right back. Lander 14, Torrington 7.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Ernie over and Andrew Garcia back with you from Wiseman Field here in Torrington. Lander has a big third down and a long 3 to go. They've got the ball at the 47-yard line. Here's the handoff. Goes straight up the middle. First down for the Tigers, and that is going to be Braden Baker. He powers his way across the 50 down to the 45-yard line. So that's a nice gain on the play of 9 yards. So Baker now has 97 yards on 6 carries. And that is another Wind River Realty first down. Just underway in the second period, Lander 14. And I said 7. It's 14-9. We forgot about that. there's Baker. Baker on the left-hand side. Breaks one tackle. Breaks another tackle. He's down at the 15-yard line, and he's finally pulled down there. That was a nice run. He went off left tackle.
That was a nice run. He bounced to the left side and got his speed going and lowered his shoulder there. And a hard tackle to make. Good run by Braden Baker.
And it is right at the, I said 15. It's right at the 10-yard line. Another first down. That's a 35-yard gain for Braden Baker. Up to the line of scrimmage. In the gun, Hollingshead. 2 receivers out. Handoff goes to Baker off the left side, and a flag comes down, and he gets near the end zone, but there's a flag on the play, and that's in the backfield. That usually means holding. So let's wait and see what the play is. He made it into the end zone. And is he down? Baker is down on the play. Lander trainers are coming over to take care of him. I didn't see that. Yeah, Lander, Braden Baker is down. We've got the trainers over there. Looks like he's favoring his shoulder, but we won't speculate on that. I think it was a holding call against Lander in the backfield.
Yes, it was.
As the first penalty against the Tigers. It'll be a 10-yard penalty. We'll move the ball back now to the 19-yard line. And Baker is still down. He made the end zone that time, but he came down hard. And we're not sure. We got the trainers over there, and they're looking at his left leg. But can't speculate on what's going on, so let's take a timeout. We'll be right back in Torrington. Lander leading 14-9, 10:46 to go, first half.
Proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Why should you? Well, Braden Baker is up, and he is being helped back to the Lander bench. It looks like he had a problem with his left leg there. The trainers were working on it. He's walking pretty good right now back to the Lander bench, so we'll see if we can get a report at halftime. But that would be a huge loss for Lander if Baker can't come back in the game. So the Tigers have a first down and 20 yards to go. That was a Wind River Realty first down. Hollingshead in the gun. West. There's a pass way downfield. Wide open touchdown, Tigers. And that's Andrews with the reception. How open was he?
That was beautiful. That was a beautiful pass.
That was way beautiful, and Andrews could not have been more open. So it is a 19-yard pass play for the Lander Tigers, and it comes at 10:40 to go here in the second period. A lot of scoring. Andrews now will take the snap for the extra point. There's the kick. It's up long enough, high enough, and it is good enough. So after 10 minutes and 40 seconds of the second period. It's Lander 21, Torrington 9. Back after this.
One. Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry.
Well, Caleb Andrews hauls in the 19-yard touchdown pass and then adds the extra point. Lander now leads 21-9 with 10 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the first half from Wiseman Field in Torrington. And Andrews set to kick off now. And there's the long, well, he's got it with the wind, and it goes down to Sandusky in the end zone, and it's a touchback. Well, that's more like the Andrews we've seen before.
Yeah.
That wind carried it. Sandusky caught it in the end zone, and so Torrington comes out with the ball 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Going back to that touchdown play, I really love that play design because prior to that, they ran the football. I don't think there was like one pass attempt up into that moment. They did an RPO, and the wide receiver, Andrews, was wide open. So I love that. I love that play design. I love that play call. Worked out perfectly.
Okay, so here comes Thermopolis. They're out at the 20-yard line. Or Thermopolis. Why am I saying Thermopolis? It's Torrington. Kramer under or in the gun. He turns around, hands it off straight up. Nothing doing, hardly at all. Not much gain at all for Sandusky as the Tiger front four came in and smothered him down. They're going to give him a yard to the 21-yard line. No, let's give him 2 yards. That looks like a pretty good carry by Sandusky. He has 11 yards now on 2 carries. So Sandusky with the carry at the 22. Quickly, Trailblazers come right back out. 2 men on each side of the quarterback Kramer. Here's the snap. Pass is caught right away, but not much of a gain. It went to, that was number 3. That's Woodard. He gets it, so it's a complete pass, but it only goes to the, where is that football at? That's the 30-yard line? 29-yard line. 29. So it's an 8-yard pass to Woodward.
Big third down here.
Okay, Kramer in the gun. He rolls to his right side, looks, does not make it. Stopped well short of the first down. He's only going to pick up about 1 yard on the play to the 30. So Kramer just gets 1 yard on that. All right, let's see what happens. Is Hockett coming out there to punt, or are they going to go for it? It's 4th and 1.
Punting unit is out there. I thought they were going to go for it.
Holden Hackett is back to punt. He's back at the 18-yard line. There's the snap. It's good. The kick. High kick again. Real high kick. It bounces and takes a Torrington bounce and is going to be down right at the 36-yard line. So that's where the Tigers will have it. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line of Torrington. First down, 10 yards to go. And we've got 8:39 to go in the first half of play. Lander 21, Torrington 9. Tigers come out. Trying to see if I can spot Baker on the sideline.
There he is over there on the right, on our right bench.
Yes, he's on the bench there. Yep. Okay, yeah, he has his helmet off. So Paxton Hollingshead comes out now, and we have Finn McFadden and Andrews split out wide. West at his right hip. There's the snap, handoff to Cody West. Cody makes a little bit of a dash, another dash. Breaks his tackle, breaks another tackle, up to the 50, and across the 50-yard line into Torrington territory. They're going to mark him down at the 46. That was a nice sweep over on the left side, and it goes to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, first glance, it looked like he was going to get met in the backfield, like almost right away. He had a nice spin move and then bounced to the left side and made multiple moves to avoid the defenders. He got a lot more yardage than first glance looked like it would have been.
It's another Wind River Realty first down on that play. Tigers come out now in Torrington territory. First down and 10. There we go. There's the handoff to Baker. Baker breaks the loose, or that's Cody West. He breaks another tackle. He's down inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line. Another Wind River Realty first down for the Tigers, and they're going to mark it at the 27-yard line.
Back-to-back great runs by Cody West.
20 yards on that one by West. I guess I better get to the Landers stat sheet here instead of the Torrington one. So West gets 20 on that carry, and on the first carry he had, that was 17 yards on that first carry. Okay, here's the play. Goes to West again. West on the far side. Or was that Burton?
That was Cody West.
That was Cody West, yeah. I saw the 0. I wasn't sure what was before. Nice big gain on the play. Goes all the way down to the 22-yard line. So that'll be a 6-yard gain by West as he's picking up the slack here as Braden Baker was injured in that last Tiger drive. Okay, West to Hollingshead right hip. There's the snap, pass. Long pass downfield to McFadden, off his hands at the goal line and out of bounds. Incomplete. Great pass, it's just a little bit too high.
Yeah, great pass. I was going to say it's a great pass, just a tad bit too high as it hit the pylon, the right corner pylon there.
6:41 to go, first half. Lander 21, Torrington 9 on our Wild Today scoreboard. It'll be second down now for the Tigers. I'm sorry, third down. Third down and about 4 yards to go. Hash mark on the far side. Hollingshead comes out. West is now on his left side. Two receivers split out wide to the left. There's West. West gets the first down. He carries on the left side, down inside the 10-yard line. Cody West with another Wind River Realty first down, and it goes inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right at the 10, I think. Can you see that?
That is the...
Maybe that's
the 11?
I think it's the 12. So we're going to give him the 12. 10 yards and the first down for Cody West.
This is the Cody West drive.
Yes, it is. Well, when you have good numbers and you lose one of your starters, you can just come in and replace him.
Absolutely.
Here's another carry by West. He makes a spin move. He's down near the goal line, and he pushes his way. Touchdown, Lander, Cody West from 12 yards out. A touchdown and another Wind River Realty first down.
That was a flag.
Uh-oh. I take that back. Lander holding. I didn't see the laundry on the field, but there it is at 15.
It was. I think it was through pretty late, not going to lie.
Well, it was amazing because West had to make a spin move to get away from the Torrington pursuit. So the touchdown is negated, and the penalty moves the ball back to the 22-yard line on the penalty, and it will be for the Tigers that wipes touchdown off. It'll be first down and 20 to go. Clock at 5:48 and moving. West and Hollingshead in the backfield. Burton in the slot. Andrews off to the left side. McFadden off to the right. In the gun. There's the snap. And the pitch goes straight up to McFadden. McFadden gets a few yards. probably about 5 yards on the play, as he tried a little misdirection that time, and they're going to put the ball down at the 20-yard line.
That's one. Looks like the 19.
Looks like the 19. Okay. So gain on the play of a couple, and that was McFadden. Okay, here we go. Here's the pitch. Goes to, is that Burton?
That was Cody West.
No, that was Cody West. And he gets about 5 yards. 5 yards on the play to Cody West. And that puts it as a third down now, and we're going to need about 14 yards on the play. Football is right at the 15-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. Okay, here comes the play in from the sideline. 4 minutes, 17 seconds to go. First half of play. Lander with a big third down play. There's West in motion to the left side. Hollingshead all alone. There's the pass, and it is caught by McFadden, I believe.
That is.
Is that McFadden?
That's Parker Burton on the catch.
Parker Burton, yeah. And he's down.
Oh, no.
Parker is down. Looks like he had the wind knocked out of him. And he is right at the 10-yard line. And the trainers come back out. Parker is sitting on the grass. Lander will have a 4th down and 5. That was a nice jaunt down to the 10. Is that the 5-yard line?
That is the 6-yard line.
6-yard line. Okay, so he got 9 yards on that play, on that carry.
Maybe go for it here. It's 4th and 4.
Yeah, that was a pass 6, and to Burton, 6. Okay. Well, here it is, 4th down. They need about 4 yards to go, 3:54 to go. First half, Tigers come out. They're going to go for it. So 4th down. Oh, we're going to have Hollingshead. Hand off to West. West on the right side. Darts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Boy, the line made the play that time. They opened the door, and West run right through.
Great blocking by that Lander Tiger offensive line. And Cody West did nothing but run the football right through that gap. It literally pretty much walked into the end zone untouched.
So West with the touchdown, and that goes, let's see, how far was that? That was
6 yards.
6 yards. 6 yards, Cody West. And now the kick is good by Andrews. And the Tigers now with 3:49 to go, Lander 28, and the Torrington TrailBlazers 9.
Sports bring our community together, from Friday night lights to weekend tournaments. They're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports, where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And Andrews' kick out of the end zone, and Torrington will take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line, and they're trailing in the game 28-9, 3:49 to go. And Andrew, the Tigers feeling the loss of Braden Baker, but Cody West stepped right up, and Lander didn't miss a beat.
That was the Cody West drive. Next man up. That's what the term is in football. I guess in most sports is next man up. Cody West. That was the Cody West drive. So a lot of rush attempts, and he got himself into the end zone.
9 plays on that drive that went 66 yards. So Torrington now, Sandusky in motion off to the left-hand side. There's a long pass to Sandusky, caught right away, gain only about 3 yards on the play. Nice defense that time by the Tigers. Let me pick out who that was. That was Finn McFadden. Finn McFadden on the tackle all alone. And the gain is going to be, they're going to mark him up at the 26-yard line. So 6-yard pass on the play by Kramer. And it goes to Sandusky. In the gun. Here's another pass knocked down. Big pass knocked down. And guess who that was?
Big Country.
Big Country. You betcha. He had his hands up in the air and knocked that pass down. Of course, we're talking about Gavin Romer. Big Country is the name that the coach has given him.
This defensive line is making their presence being felt here in this first half. Multiple pass deflections at the line of scrimmage, multiple pressures at the quarterback.
3rd down, 4 yards to go. Kramer brings out his team. 1 receiver to the far side, 2 on the near side, 1 man in the slot. Kramer fakes the pitch, and he is brought down, I think, for the first down. And I think he's got enough yardage for the first down. He's across the 30-yard line to the 31. So a 5-yard gain. He needed 4, and he got 5. So Kramer adds to his total, now 61 yards on 8 carries. First down, 10. Football in the middle of the field. 3 minutes to go here. First half. Kramer in the gun. Same formation. Rolls back, takes 3 steps back. Long pass down. The field is way too long. It's about 7 or 8 yards too long. Intended was Sandusky, and he wasn't anywhere near that pass. But the Tigers had one-on-one coverage. And Tiger was actually closer to the pass. I'm trying to see who that is. You see his number. Oh, that's number 7. So that's Henry Quiver. All right, here we go. 2nd down. 10 yards to go. Hash mark on the near side. Kramer, in the gun. 3 receivers out to the left side, 1 to the right. There's the snap. Handoff goes straight up the middle, carrying the football is Sandusky. Sandusky gets a couple of yards. He goes across the 35-yard line, and he's going to go to about the 32. So it's going to be a pickup on the play of about 5 yards. So Sandusky has got his 3rd carry for 16 yards. And it's a 3rd down, 5 yards to go. Big play here for Torrington. There's the snap. Handoff goes on the far side, carrying the ball, breaking loose. On the near side, it's Greiman. Greiman, first down, up across the 45-yard line to the 49. And that's a 17-yard jaunt by Greiman.
They're running hurry-up offense. No huddle.
17 yards on the play. Back to pass. Caught in the background. Sacked at the 35-yard line. Finn McFadden is back there. Also back there for the Tigers. Turn around so I can see your number. Is that Parker? Yeah, no, that is...
guess who?
Yeah, guess who? Big Country. Back there. Big loss on the play.
Timeout taken.
And a timeout on the floor. So I was going to get this 17-yard rush by Sandusky in here. He has 33 yards now on 4 carries, and the loss is all the way back. Where do they have that football? Is that at the 40?
The 49.
49-yard line? No, it's further than that.
The 36.
Yeah, it's at the 36-yard line. So that was a big loss on the play of 13 yards. That goes against Kramer's yardage. Loss of 13. And he now has 49 yards on the ground. 1:45 to go here in the first half. We're going to hold it right here. Ernie Over and Andrew Garcia with you from Wiseman Field in Torrington. Lights starting to take effect. Second down, 24 yards to go. Here is Kramer in the gun. There's the snap, a quick pass, and they've got a false start. Boy, the tight end on this side took off real fast.
I was going to say something if the flag wasn't going to be thrown.
That was just Grayman who took off. So that's another penalty. That's only their second penalty. It goes back to the 31-yard line. Yeah, so 31 on the penalty. So it is second down and forever. 31 yards to go for the Trailblazers. Big second down play. Back to pass. Under pressure, the pass is broken up. And he is knocked down. Great defensive pressure. Big Country is there. And also, who is that? Is that Andrews back there? I think it's Andrews, yeah. And Big Country, Gavin Romer. And it's third down. And that's an incompleted pass.
Like I said earlier, this defensive line is really making their presence felt. They made that pocket collapse so fast and didn't give the quarterback time to step up and make the pass. So this defensive line really making their presence felt.
Third down, 31 yards to go. The ball is at the Torrington 31-yard line. Kramer all alone in the backfield. There's a pass on the left flat, and getting Sandusky goes ahead for about 5 or 6. No, I'm sorry, that's Grayman. Grayman ahead 5 or 6. So the pass play goes from the 31 to the 37. So that's a 6-yard pass by Kramer. And
timeout.
Yeah. Okay, 6 yards. We'll be back. 1:29 to go in the first half. Lander 28, Torrington 9.
A people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
And join us at halftime for the United States Marine Corps halftime show. You don't join the Marines, you become one. Okay, Hackett is back to punt. Back for Lander at the 25 is Finn McFadden and Parker Burton. Here's the snap. The kick just gets it off very, very high, and it's going to bounce and take a Torrington bounce down to the 24-yard line, and that's where Lander will have it. First down, 10 to go from the 24-yard line. Minute 18 to go here. Well, what do you think the Tigers are going to do?
I'd go for another scoring attempt here. You have plenty of time on the board.
And they have their timeouts, and this is exactly what they did against Evanston. Remember that? They got the ball with less than a minute to go. They drove it all the way down the field and scored on a pass play to Andrews.
Yes, I do remember that. So this is a similar situation like you said last week against Evanston. I believe that they will go down and get some points, more points on the board going into halftime.
All right, let's see what Paxson Hollingshead comes up with Coach Jim Burgess, or Jim Burton, beg your pardon. We're at the 26-yard line. Okay, here comes Burton. He better hurry. He was late getting into the huddle, and Lander calls a timeout. Way too late. So we'll be right back with the Lander play right after this.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Ernie Over and Edward Garcia back with you. Lander first down, 10 yards to go. They've got the ball off their own 24-yard line. Minute 18 to go here, first half. Lander leading 28-9 on our Wild Today scoreboard. No one in the backfield. McFadden in motion. Back to pass. Hollingshead. Hollingshead, long pass down court. Burton almost had the ball. It was knocked away. Really good defensive play that time by Cash Keller. Knocked the ball away. They were fighting for it. If that had been just another yard forward, Burton would have had a clear shot to the end zone.
Absolutely, but that was a good pass, though. But like you said, great defensive play as well for the Torrington. Who was that? Cash Keller.
And it only took 6 seconds. So now we have West in the backfield with Hollingshead. Receivers split out on each side. Back to pass is Hollingshead. Play action. Caught at the what is that, the 30-yard line?
About the 31. They're marking him down to 31.
And that was Parker Burton. A 7-yard completion on that play to Parker. So the Tigers are going to need 3 yards for the first down. Clock is stopped because Burton went out of bounds. Third down, 3 yards to go. Here's a pretty important play for Lander. They can keep this drive going. Twins off to the left. Hollingshead, play action. He's caught, sacked. Sacked for about a loss of 5 yards on the play. He's going to be back all the way to the 27-yard line. So loss of 4 on the play. So Hollingshead -4. 43 seconds to go. Lander will have to punt the ball away. And what do you think? They run the clock all the way down before they punt the ball away. Fourth down. Here comes Andrews. Is that Andrews to punt? Because Baker's usually the punter. No, that's I can't see his number. There is the kick.
Number 12.
Nice kick. It bounces at the 40-yard line, rolls down to the 30, rolls down to the 20, and it's down there at the 20-yard line. So that was Garrett Romer.
Yes, sir.
The backup quarterback who did that punt, and it goes all the way to the 20-yard line in Torrington territory.
Torrington had a timeout, correct?
Before that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I'm confused as to why they didn't use it.
Hey, really?
So now probably just a kneel down for them.
Well, 35 seconds to go, and we've seen the quarterback Kramer with a pretty good arm.
Is that 35 or 3.5?
I think that's 3.5. Maybe. Well, we'll see here in a minute. Quarterback Kramer all alone. He takes the handoff and just goes nowhere, right? Met at the line of scrimmage, and that's the end of the first half of play. And after the first half, we have Lander 28 and the Torrington TrailBlazers 9. We'll be back with our United States Marine Corps halftime show right after these messages.
Showrooms items as one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guaranteed. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Wyoglass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. Wyoglass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. Wyoglass is Lander.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Ernie Over and Andrew Garcia back with you for our United States Marine Corps halftime show here in Torrington. Lander Valley at halftime is leading Torrington 28-9. Looking at the team totals here from the first half, Lander had a total of 161 yards rushing, 43 yards passing, 204 yards total. Torrington 49 yards rushing, 83 yards rushing, 81 yards passing, 169. So the totals, Andrew, pretty close, but Lander has the big edge on the scoreboard. The Tigers didn't waste any time today getting on the board either. On the first play, it was a second play. It was a two-play drive in 80 yards. Baker, after running for 81 yards, scores a 2-yard touchdown run. Andrews added the PAT, 7-0 Lander. That was at the 11:16 mark of the first quarter. At the 9:33 mark, it was an interception, a pick six by McFadden. Andrews added the PAT, 14-0 Lander. But then the Torrington TrailBlazers came right back with a 60-yard pass from Kramer, or 60-yard run by Kramer. Hackett added the PAT, and it was 14-7. Then at the 3:36 mark of the first period, Lander had the football snapped over the head of Caleb Andrews on a punt deep in their own territory, and that resulted in a safety, a 2-point play. And at that point, it became a score of 14-9. Then at the 10:40 mark of the second period, a 19-yard pass from Hollingshead to Andrews, PAT by Andrews, 21-9. And then Lander scored the last of the half at the 3:49 mark, the 6-yard Cody West run, PAT by Andrews. It was 28-9, and that's where we are at halftime. Looking at individual statistics, the quarterback for Torrington, Kramer, has carried 9 times for 49 yards, Sandusky 4 times for 33 yards, and Woodward 1 carry for 1 yard. Kramer has completed 5 of 6 passes with 1 interception for a total of 83 yards. Groman has a 57-yard touchdown reception, a 6-yard reception, Gross a 4-yard reception, and Woodland has a 14-yard pass reception. So that's the stats for the Torrington TrailBlazers. For the Lander Tigers, we should mention that Braden Baker went out of the game in that second period with a leg injury of some kind, and he was sitting on the bench with his helmet off, so we are not sure if he's going to come in. But picking up the slack, Cody West, after Baker went out, West had runs of 20, 17, 4, 10, 12, and 6 yards for a total of 73 yards on 7 carries. Baker also had 7 carries for 92 yards. Burton had a 3-yard loss, and Hollingshead had a 4-yard loss. In the passing department, Hollingshead was 8 of was 5 of 8 for 43 yards. Pass receptions to Andrews, 2 for 25. West, 1 for 5. And Burton, 2 for 13. So, again, that's the Lander stats. They had 161 yards rushing, 43 yards passing, 204 yards total offense. The Trailblazers, 49 yards rushing. 83 yards rushing, 81 yards passing, 164 yards total. So only 40 yards difference in the total offense, Andrew.
Yeah, I heard that. So, but the scoreboard, you wouldn't think that, right? I think it's because of this Lander defensive line, defensive front has been really tremendous in this first half, really making themselves known at that line of scrimmage. There's been multiple bat downs, multiple pressures at the quarterback, so that has been awesome to see for that Lander Tiger defense.
Yeah, Gavin Romer, Big Country, has knocked down 3 passes and was in on the big sack of the quarterback, Kramer. So good defense by the Tigers again. That's what won the game last year when Parker Burton picked off a touchdown attempt at the goal line and returned it 63 yards, and Lander scored, and that put the game out of reach for the Tigers against the Red Devils.
Yeah, I remember that. That was the breaking point for that Evanston team. If that was just a great interception by Parker Burton, and a great return, and obviously they capitalized, like you said. This Lander defense really has stepped up all 3 games, and it's looking like they're stepping up here again in this 4th one here in Torrington.
Yeah, they sure have. So Torrington got, let's see, what did they have? They had 1 touchdown. They had 7 points in the first quarter. They had 2 points in the second quarter. Lander had, let's see, 14. Lander had 14 points in the first quarter, and they had 14 points in the second quarter. So that's where our halftime score is, and we want to thank the members of the United States Marine Corps for sponsoring the halftime show here on KFCW and YO Today YouTube. And remember, you don't join the Marines, you become one. We'll be right back with more after this.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Ernie Over and Andrew Garcia back with you at Wiseman Field in Torrington, and our halftime score, the Lander Valley Tigers 28 and the Torrington TrailBlazers 9. And we were just talking that the total offense is only 40 yards difference. But the Tigers had one great big run by Baker. They had a pick six by McFadden. The defense has been great. And Lander has scored early here in this game, and it's up to the defense now to hold off the Torrington TrailBlazers. They'll get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, similar like we said earlier, similar to to last week's Evanston game. After the defense has to hold off and continue to hold off, which they did last week, it'll be really awesome for them to do that again here tonight. What's funny is at the beginning of the broadcast, when he said that this was going to be a shootout because of the first three drives by both teams, it was a touchdown, pick six, and then another touchdown, and then Torrington kind of just went dry there, and Lander continued to pile on the yardage, and the defense continued to step up, like we've said here at this halftime show.
All right, we're just about ready to start the second half. I'm not sure if they're going to give them more time to warm up because both teams just now re-entered the field, and there's 30 seconds to go on the scoreboard clock. So we'll see if they give them some extra time to warm up or not, or if when the clock runs out, we're going to go. I'm not sure. So we'll just find out here. Again, the Tigers have been scored early like they like to do, and that put Torrington in the hole immediately, and then the defense kept them there with the big defensive efforts. I'm going to have to turn my phone light on again because they turned the light off in here. I can't see to do the stats. So let's see what we got. All right. Okay.
They put 3 minutes back on the clock for these guys.
All right. That's what I thought they were going to do. So we'll be right back with the start of the second half, and Torrington receiving the kick right after this.
We're in Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Ernie Over and Andrew Garcia back with you at Wiseman Field in Torrington. Lander Valley with a 28-9 lead over the Torrington TrailBlazers. Both teams have been out and have conducted their second half warm-ups, and the Lander Valley Tigers will kick off to the Torrington TrailBlazers, and this is going to be a really important series for Torrington, isn't it?
Yeah, it will be. It really will be. Like we said, there has been some offense, but it's just been Lander Tiger defense that whole first half, and so it'll be up to them not to allow an opening drive touchdown coming out of the second half here tonight.
Okay, and going deep for the Torrington TrailBlazers will be Colby Sandusky and Landry Greiman. Kicking off for Lander will be Caleb Andrews, and I've got my glasses on the Lander sideline, and I'm looking to see if I can see Braden Baker out there. I see Cody West, and I don't spot Braden Baker, but he might be there huddled up there, so we'll have to wait and see. Braden, the punter and leading ground gainer for the Lander Tigers, was injured there in that second period, but Cody West has stepped up his game and took off right where Baker left off. Well, we're getting ready for the second half of play, and to bring you the play-by-play, the Shoshone High School phenom, we'll have Andrew Garcia. Take it away, Andy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So like we said, it'll be very interesting to see if Braden Baker will play here in this second half, because he is a big part of this offense. But then Cody West has stepped in and filled his spot pretty well, stepping up and having a lot of great runs, including a touchdown run. So it'll be interesting to see that. Here to start this second half will be the Lander Tigers. Kick off the ball to the Torrington TrailBlazers. Hand in the air, Andrews. And the ball is in the air. Second half kick returned.
That's Sandusky at the 5.
He's going to bounce to the right side. Nice return down and around the 30-yard line is where this Trailblazers offense will take over to start this important series here for the Trailblazers.
Well, it really is going to be important, because if the Lander defense can rise up and stop them again, that could be the turning point of this game, with Lander with the big lead.
Yeah, absolutely. If Lander gets the stop here, then this Lander offense can chew away the clock here early in the third quarter.
25-yard return by Sandusky up to the 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
Ball on the right hash of the 30-yard line. Has a back in the backfield. Kramer takes the snap. It's going to be a design quarterback run. He's going to lower his shoulder and be brought down forward for a gain of about 3 yards. That'll bring up a second down.
Nice defense on the play, and that was Cole Espinoza with the tackle.
They're going to give him a gain of 5 probably on that last push forward. So 2nd and 5 at the 35 here for this Trailblazers offense. Kramer at quarterback with a back in the backfield, sends a receiver in motion. That's Greenman. He's going to give it to him. And there's a flag on the play, probably unnecessary roughness, but it's going to be a tackle, a pass to Greenman, gain of about maybe 2 on the play, but there's a flag.
Cody West and Parker Burton in on the tackle that time. And Laundry on the field, and Torrington's backing up already, so I'm guessing that it's going to be against the Trailblazers, and it is a hold.
A holding call. I said unnecessary roughness. My apologies. I don't know why I said that.
Well, it moves the ball back now inside the 30 down to the 27-yard line on the penalty. So that's where the Trailblazers will have it. It'll be 2nd down and about
15.
No, about 13. I see where the stick is. The scoreboard says 15, but that's not 5 yards over there. That's about 13. Here we go.
Sends Greenman back in motion again. Snaps the ball. It'll be a pitch to the side. That'll be the running back, number 5, Sandusky. Sandusky breaks free, gets some extra yardage and a first down for the Torrington TrailBlazers. Nice run by Sandusky.
Finn McFadden comes up to make the stop. It's right to the 49-yard line. So that is a 22-yard gain by Sandusky.
A nice run. Now we have seen that play design from the Torrington TrailBlazers a couple of times in the first half, where it was a option for the quarterback Kramer to keep it or pitch it to the side to Sandusky, and that time gets a gain of 20 on the play.
Lander needs to seal the edges on this team, because Torrington likes to take it to the outside.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They love to run the football with both their quarterback and the running back. First down. Snaps the ball. Kramer hands it off to Sandusky up the middle. Kind of ran into his own defender, so it'll be brought down right at the 50-yard line. So that'll be a gain of 1.
Yeah, and coming up on the bottom of that stack was Andrews. Andrews, and also coming in there for the no, that was Andrews. Yep, so the gain is just 1 yard.
Ball placed on the right hash of the 50-yard line. Kramer at quarterback with trips to the left side and a wide receiver to the right, a back in the backfield. It'll be Kramer. It'll be a backward pass, and the ball hits the ground, incomplete.
Yeah, the incomplete pass. A lucky break for the Tigers there. And it'll be a big 3rd down and 9 play.
Big 3rd down. As we mentioned, a big drive overall here for this Torrington TrailBlazers offense.
And that's the first incomplete pass that Kramer has thrown today. He's been very good.
Very, very good. And just a lot of running the football for him, too. So maybe not as many pass attempts as compared to rushing attempts. 3rd down and 9. Under center is Kramer, sends his receiver in motion. It'll be a play action pass. He's going to look to throw deep. And it'll be incomplete pass deflection by Darren Herford. Great defense there by the Lander Tigers. Brings up a 4th down, and there it is. The Lander Tigers defense stepping up once again.
Well, let's see what Torrington decides to do. Lander's offense has been pretty powerful. Hackett is the punter. I don't see him out there yet. Number 2.
Maybe this is a...
Oh, there's a penalty against Lander. I didn't see the flag.
I didn't see the flag either, so...
And it's a 15-yarder, so that will be a 1st down for Torrington.
If I had to guess, it's probably a pass interference call.
Well, regardless, it goes down to the 35-yard line, 1st down for Torrington in Lander territory.
So what we thought was a great stance by the Lander Tigers is not, and it's going to be a 1st down for the TrailBlazers. A pitch to the running back, and he's going to be hit hard.
That was Sandusky.
Sandusky on the carry.
And he gets down to the 31-yard line, a gain of 4 on the play.
So the TrailBlazers flipping field position from where they were to now at the 31-yard line with a 2nd and 6 to go.
For Lander, that is only their 2nd penalty of the game.
So similar situation we saw last week in Evanston. The Evanston Red Devils were driving the football, and then they got to the red zone and threw that pick intercepted by Parker Burton. It'll be a pass to the guy that is Hackett, and Hackett drives forward. Is that enough for the 1st down? And it is 1st down, Torrington TrailBlazers.
Yeah, and they get that football down to the 22-yard line, so 1st down. And that's a gain of 9 yards on the play. And that was to Griman, 9 yards. Okay, we are at 8 minutes, 10 seconds to go, 3rd period. Lander 28-9.
Kramer, handoff to Sandusky. And Sandusky breaks free, and he's going to walk into the end zone. I didn't hear a whistle.
Well, let's just hold the phone here.
A lot to unpack on this play.
Did they call forward progress? The officials are now huddling because he went into the middle of the line. And do we have a penalty against Torrington? Well, they have spotted the ball back at the 17-yard line.
So an interesting situation there. He must have been ruled down at the 17-yard line.
He must have been ruled down at that time. So that's a loss on the play of 3 yards by Sandusky.
Brings up a 2nd down.
Well, it's still 1st down they had, so I'm not sure why they didn't change the sideline marker. Sandusky gets it and is caught in the backfield.
The first man on the play, that was number 83, Espinoza. Cole Espinoza.
No gain on the play.
Brings up a 2nd and 12. Loss of 2 on the play.
Loss of 2. Boy, I tell you what, he was right in there.
Great.
2 losses in a row for Sandusky.
Great penetration by that Lander Tiger defense. Brings up a 2nd down. Has 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left, and a back in the backfield being Sandusky. Kramer takes the snap. It'll be a fake handoff. He's going to go deep to the end zone in double coverage, and it is
intercepted by the Tigers.
Intercepted.
Finn McFadden gets the interception. McFadden with the INT in the end zone, and that will be a touchback, and the Tigers defense stops another drive.
Holy moly. So back-to-back weeks, this Lander Tiger defense gets an interception in the red zone. Man, oh man, the ball was thrown up into double coverage, and it was a double coverage catch by Finn McFadden.
So the Tigers defense makes another big play right in the goal line. Last week it was Parker Burton intercepting the quarterback in a 63-yard return. This time a touchback in the end zone. Tigers come out 1st and 10.
Hollingshed handoff. That is Cody West on the carry. Still no more Parker Burton. Still no more Braden Baker.
Yeah, and then nice gain on the play, about 5 yards on the play to the 25. Cody West now has 78 yards in the game.
Cody West stepping in for that injured Braden Baker, who has not returned since his injury in the second quarter. Brings up a 2nd and 5 on the gain of 5 at the 25.
6:38 to go in the third period. Lander 28, Torrington 9.
Hollingshed at quarterback. It has Cody West in the backfield. 3 receivers to that right side of him. It'll be a pitch to the side to Cody West. Cody West might have enough for that first down.
Yeah, he's carried close to the 30-yard line. Now he's going to be short. They're going to call him a yard and a half short. They're going to put the ball down at the 28-yard line. So that'll be a 3-yard gain by West.
So it brings up a 3rd and 2 here for this Lander offense. 28-9. They have the lead. Has not lost it since the beginning of the game.
Yeah, Lander scored 2 quick touchdowns to set the tempo for this contest.
3rd down here. 2 receivers to the left. Handoff to Cody West. Cody West going to bounce to the right side. Had his first down and more. Makes a move. Makes a man miss. And finally brought down at around the 44-yard line. Nice run and carry by Cody West. Gives them a Wind River Realty first down.
15-yard carry by West. And now unofficially I have him for, 104 yards.
Nice game.
No, I'm sorry, that was 80. So he has 96 yards.
A nice gain. He bounced to the right side and made a couple of guys miss before going down at the 43-yard line. First down. It'll be a pitch forward. There's a fumble. Oh, it's going to be incomplete because of the forward pass.
Right, incomplete pass.
So it'll be incomplete, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Scary situation there for the Tigers with just incomplete pass.
I think he was going to try to pitch it, but it went forward, and so that was a forward pass. It didn't go backwards. 5 minutes to go here, third period. Lander leading 28-9 on our WYO Today scoreboard. Tigers come out. It is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 43. 2 receivers to his left, a receiver in the slot. It'll be a handoff to Cody West. Cody West, nice carry. Moves it forward to about the 48-yard line, so that'll be a gain of 6 on the play. Brings up a 3rd and short.
Yeah, nice gain by Cody West. And he now has 101 yards in the game. Unofficially, of course. Unofficially, 101, 3rd down play. Big play here for the Tigers. 4.5 minutes to go, 3rd period.
3rd and a long 4 for the Lander Tigers. 2 receivers to the left, 1 in the slot, a back in the backfield being Cody West. A high snap, handoff to Cody West. Cody West going to bounce to the right side. Gets a first down to Moore. Cody West up the right side. First down, Lander Tigers. Cody West once again on the 3rd down play, getting the Tigers a first down.
All the way down to the 30-yard line. That was a great carry of 18 yards. A Wind River Realty first down, and now 131 yards in rushing for Cody West. Great performance today by the Lander running back after Braden Baker left the game with a leg injury in that second period. 3:54 to go. 3rd period, Lander leading 28-9.
3:47 here in this 3rd quarter. Tigers up 28-9. Snap, Back to Cody West. Cody West going to bounce to the left side, and he's going to have another room. He's going to have another first down, another Wind River Realty first down, another Cody West drive.
All the way down to the 12-yard line. So that is 18 yards on the gain by Cody West. He's having his best game of the year, 149 yards unofficially now for Cody West. And, of course, another Wind River Realty first down. Tigers knocking on the door at the 14-yard line.
So for this Torrington team, they had a chance to put some points on the board in a red zone interception by Finn McFadden. The Tigers driving the ball down the field.
Right up the middle.
We have a broken play. There'll be a flag on the play, false start on the Tigers.
That is the third penalty against Lander. And they have been penalized 28 yards in the game, 3 times for 28.
So because of the false start, it brings them back 5 yards, and it'll be a 1st and 15 from the 19.
Yeah, they've got the ball spotted right.
Might be actually right at the 20.
And I think it's more the 19. It's crossed on the penalty. So here we go.
1st and 15. Has 2 receivers to the left and a slot in the slot receiver, kind of the same formation they've been doing. Cody West to the right side, and West makes a move, makes a couple of man's miss, dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Cody West on the rushing touchdown, his 2nd of the night.
Well, Cody West gets the TD for Lander, and that just adds to the Lander lead. And it comes with 2:55 to go here in the third period of play, and that is a 19-yard rush by Cody West. And Caleb Andrews on now for the PAT.
Cody West really making a lot of eyes open. Andrews on the PAT. The kick is up, and it is good. Given the extra point, that is a 35-9 lead here for the Lander Tigers, coming off of a Cody West rushing touchdown, marking his 2nd of the day. The Cody West game, it is here tonight. We're going to take a break and be right back with the kickoff to the Torrington TrailBlazers.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Back here at Wiseman Field in Torrington, Wyoming, where the Lander Tigers have a 35-9 lead over Torrington. Prior to the touchdown drive, it was an interception by Finn McFadden where the Torrington TrailBlazers were driving the ball down the field, an interception in the red zone once again for the Lander Tigers. Then the Tigers went and drove the ball down the field so calmlessly on the ground, giving Cody West his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night.
And the penalty moves the ball down to the 45-yard line. Andrews, that could have been a field goal. Yeah, so Lander will pin Torrington back at their 20-yard line. That last Lander drive went 8 plays and 80 yards after the McFadden interception.
So this Lander Tiger defense, really the story of the past couple of weeks. Brings up a first down from the 20, coming off of the touchback kick by Andrews.
Tigers with a 3-man front.
Kramer takes the snap. It'll be a read option. Kramer's going to keep it, bounce to the right side. Tripped up, no, and finally just pushed out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. So make that a gain of 7.
Nice carry that time by Kramer. He broke through 2 tackles, too.
Yes, he did. So, yes, a gain of 7 on the play. He makes it 2nd and 3, pushed out of bounds. Clock stops. 35-9, 2:47 here on a breezy but beautiful night here in Torrington, Wyoming.
Yeah, the wind hasn't let up all night long coming out of the north.
2nd and 3. Kramer takes the snap at another design quarterback run. He's going to run to the left side, get an angle, get the first down and more. Kramer up the middle. Kramer making guys miss. Now he's going to run all the way to the other side of the field, getting his blockers ahead. Making the tackle is Finn McFadden. So a nice run, flipping field position for the Torrington TrailBlazers. He had to travel from one side of the field to the other.
Yeah, that was 13 yards to midfield, and then it's down to the 23. So that is 28 yards, and that is a 41-yard run by Kramer.
41-yard run. Wind River Realty first down. The TrailBlazers in a familiar spot they were in last drive. First down and 10 from the 23. Sends a man in motion. He's going to give it to that man. That man is
tripped up right away.
Guy on the carry was Landry Grayman.
And he's down on the field. He's injured.
Oh, yeah.
So that run by Kramer puts him at 108 yards on 12 carries unofficially. And we have a timeout. Let's take a timeout and be right back.
To make your home feel like new, they will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together, from Friday night lights to weekend tournaments. They're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Back from the injury timeout, the injured TrailBlazer was Landry Greiman. He got up under his own power. And now a handoff to the back. That is Sandusky, and Sandusky getting a nice gain. TrailBlazers coach seems to be upset on the sideline.
Yeah, he's come all the way out. That's Russell Steinmetz. And he doesn't go to the official. He goes to his players and talking about the next play. So that's good. So the gain is 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 7. It's right down at the 19-yard line.
This is an important play because I would assume if they don't get it, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Well, with the clock moving at 1:15 to go, that would be the smart move.
It'll be a hand. No, there's a flag on the play, and that'll most likely be a false start.
Yeah, I believe so.
Moving this TrailBlazers offense back 5 yards, making it a 3rd and 11 instead of a 3rd and 6.
Clock is stopped with 1 minute, 11 seconds to go, 3rd period. Lander 35, Torrington 9. Beautiful night here in Torrington.
Beautiful night, breezy night. but it's not affecting play at all for the Lander Tigers. We talked about the natural grass field. That doesn't seem to be affecting them at all either. 3rd and 11, clock running. Kramer takes the snap. Kramer's going to step up and escape the pressure. He's going to run. He's going to bounce to the right side. He's going to have an angle. He's going to make a man miss and tackled awkwardly.
Yeah, he's inside the 5.
Tackled awkwardly.
And now we have a man down on the field, and I think that's the quarterback.
That is the quarterback, Drew Kramer.
You mentioned it was an awkward tackle, and Kramer is now down. The gain is down to the 7-yard line.
We also have a Lander Tiger down.
Yeah, we sure do.
Right at around the 35-yard line. No, sorry, the 27, the 25-yard line. So now we have 2 guys down on both sides. We're going to be right back after this.
A people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Back from the injury timeout, the injured Tiger was Caleb Hamilton, and the injured Trailblazer was the quarterback, Drew Kramer. Tackled awkwardly, kind of got his leg caught up underneath the defender. So it brings up a 1st and goal from the 6-yard line for the Trailblazers. Clock begins to run.
And they'll need a new quarterback here.
You are correct, and the backup quarterback for the Trailblazers
is Garrett Hager. Number 6.
Number 6, Garrett Hager, a sophomore, 5'11", 165. They're going to put a running back in the Wildcat formation, and he's going to get tripped up right away at the line of scrimmage, and that is most likely the last play of the 3rd quarter.
Yep, just 9 seconds to go. So at the end of 3 periods of play, Lander 35, Torrington 9. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes, or 12 minutes, right after this.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Midway operates our 4 showrooms as one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Back here to start the 4th quarter, it's going to be a handoff, bounce to the left side, and he's going to walk into the end zone. That is number 10, Londre Greiman, my apologies. Londre Greiman on the rushing touchdown on the first play out of this 4th quarter of play. Gives the Torrington Trailblazers their first points of the 2nd half.
And that was a 7-yard run. Okay.
And the PAT attempt, Holton Hackett, the kick is up, and it is good. So now a 35-16 lead for the Lander Tigers. First play coming out of the end of the third quarter is a rushing touchdown by Grayman. And we will be right back with the kickoff to the Lander Tigers, who will look to chew up the clock here in the fourth quarter.
Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Grimy.
Back from the Gryman touchdown, giving the Trailblazers their first points of the second half, making it a 35-16 lead for the Lander Tigers. Back to receive the kick is Finn McFadden. And McFadden will receive it at about the 8-yard line. He's going to return it, go up the middle, and met by a swarm of red jerseys at the 27-yard line. Is where this Lander Tiger offense will start this drive.
They're going to mark him down at the 27. So the Tigers in reasonable field position after the touchdown at their own 27-yard line. They're putting the football smack dab in the middle of the field. We've only played 13 seconds of the fourth quarter, and of course, Torrington scored on that first play of the fourth quarter. So the Tigers now have about 12 minutes to tuck this one away.
And going with the same formation they've kind of been in the past couple of plays, where last drive it was the Cody West drive. And guess who? Cody West, and really wrapped up right away at that line of scrimmage.
Great penetration by the Thermopolis defense and coming in there and making that stop, Brant Eichenberger. And it's going to be a loss on the play of just 1 yard.
Second and 11 from the 28, 11-20 here in the fourth quarter. 2 plays officially, with the first one being a Torrington touchdown.
Cody now has 15 carries, 167 yards unofficially.
Sensational game for Cody West, coming in for the injured Braden Baker. 2 receivers to the left, a back in the backfield being Cody West, who's had a heavy workload, and it's going to go right back to him. Bounce to the right side, makes a man miss. Nice spin move down at the 39-yard line.
Almost the first down. Let's see where they mark it. It's going to be very close. I think they're going to mark him
right at the 39-yard line. Oh, no, they are giving him the first down. Well, Wind River Realty first down for the Lander Tigers, as they are trying to chew clock with the run game with Cody West, who, as we have mentioned, has had a phenomenal game here tonight.
So that's another great carry. 177 yards unofficially. Clock moving, 10:47 to go in this game. Lander with a big lead, 35-16.
It'll be a Hollingshed pass attempt. Hollingshed's going to go deep. He's going to have a man. That is Andrews, and it's overthrown over the head of Caleb Andrews.
Yeah, that was, if that pass would have been 4 yards shorter, he would have been in the end zone.
He would have walked right into the end zone. Just a little bit overthrown, brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Stops the clock at 10:35.
Only the 5th incomplete pass by Hollingshead in the contest.
Kind of caught the Torrington TrailBlazers off guard because of how many times they have ran the football.
Yeah. Well, that's why you run the football.
So them deep plays can be open. Brings up a 2nd down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Hollingshed takes the snap. It'll be a handoff to Cody West. West up the middle, gets the first down, tackled at the 47-yard line. First down, a Wind River Realty first down.
And that goes across the 50, so that is a 14-yard carry by Cody West.
adding on to his big night. 10:15 to go.
191 officially on 17 carries for Cody West. Great night for the backup to Braden Baker. We saw Braden earlier in street clothes on the Lander sideline.
First down and 10. 2 receivers to the left and a 1 in the slot, and it's going to go to the man in the slot. That's going to be incomplete. Thrown at the defender, kind of short. Connor Correll on the coverage.
It was underthrown. You overthrow, then you underthrow, so the next throw will be right on the money, right?
Third time's the charm, huh?
That's right.
Incompletion brings up a second down and stops the clock at 9:50 to go here in the fourth quarter at Wiseman Field here in Torrington, Wyoming.
71 degrees outside right now, and we still have that wind blowing. Looks like it's coming out of the northeast now, about 15 miles an hour. Tigers up to the line, 2nd and 10.
Play clock at 5. Snaps the ball. It'll be a handoff to Cody West. Cody West has a wide open lane, and he's going to dive forward for those extra yardage and will have enough for a Lander Tiger first down. Wind River Realty first down.
Yeah, he's at the 36. That was a really nice drive that time, and he picked up 7 yards. So 198 unofficially I have Cody West for. I'll go back and check the arithmetic later to make sure it's accurate. 9.5 minutes to go in this game. Lander 35 and Torrington 16.
Andrews and Finn McFadden, the receivers on the right, and Cody West, the back in the backfield, with the quarterback Hollingshed. Hollingshed takes the snap. It'll be a handoff to Cody West. Right away, met in the back of the line of scrimmage. First man.
Yeah, they got him about 4 yards, 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So that goes back to the 39-yard line. A loss of 3 on the play.
Brings up a 2nd and 13 for the Lander Tigers. Clock rolling is exactly what the Lander Tigers want to do. You don't want to allow this Torrington team to get the ball more times than you would like.
Yeah, just to keep the ball on the ground.
Absolutely.
Run out the clock.
Andrews and Burton, the receivers on the right, sends Burton in motion, kind of a bobbled snap. It's going to go to Cody West and a little bit underthrown again.
And it's incomplete. Now to stop the clock.
Receiver intended was Cody West out of the backfield and stops the clock. Well, should stop the clock.
Well, the clock is still going. It was an incomplete pass, but the clock now has stopped at 8:17.
3rd and 13 here. 8:17 to go, 35-16. The third down, an oddly important third down for the Lander Tigers.
Yeah, 3rd and 12 or 13 yards. Big play for Lander.
An oddly important third down. Play clock to 4, 3, and Hollingshed will snap the ball. It's going to be hand off to Cody West. Cody West bounces to the left side and gets tackled near the original line of gain. Brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, he's back at the 36-yard line. So he'll gain 3 yards on the play.
Right at that original line of gain. So interesting situation. Do you attempt a field goal? Maybe.
Well, let's see. It is definitely within Caleb Andrews' range, and the wind is at his back. So let's see what the Tigers decide to do.
Hollingshed, the quarterback, still out there. Maybe just out there to let the clock roll down and then attempt a field goal after a timeout, maybe.
Yeah. Well, there they go. They call the timeout as the clock gets near 0. So let's see what the Tigers do. 7 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the game. Lander 35, Torrington 16, and we'll be right back.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price, and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the...
Back from the timeout, 35-16, fourth down upcoming for the Lander Tigers. Interesting to see what they do. I do see Paxton Hollingshed still in the huddle, and the offense is coming out on this 4th and 10. And like we said, that was an oddly important third down play. Got a gain of 3, and now this is an important fourth down.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
It's going to get loud out here. And we're going to have a false start.
And that'll be a penalty against Lander, 5 yards. They'll move it back to the 41.
And does that change up the play call? I bet you it does.
Well, Hollingshead going back to the sideline now to talk with Coach Burton. And let's see what they're going to do.
Hollingshead still standing on the field, not on the bench, and he's coming back out there for what looks to be a fourth down and long attempt.
Okay, fourth down and 15 to go for the Tigers.
Play clock running low once again. 3 seconds. Hollingshed's going to snap the ball right out to his right. He's going to look. He's going to run. He's going to have to make a lot happen, and he won't. And it'll be a fourth down stop for the Torrington TrailBlazers.
Yeah, Hollingshead gets down to the, let's see, it's 20, that's the 32-yard line. Yeah, he got down to the 32. So that was a 9-yard gain.
So that was an oddly important drive for the Lander Tigers, and this gives the Torrington TrailBlazers a chance to go down and put more points on the board. Like we've said, this has been all Lander Tigers defense here tonight, so expect a lot of more of that on this drive. Under center is Kramer with a back in the backfield. Sends a man in motion. That is Grayman. It's going to be a pitch to him. And it's going to be a forward pass. That is to Sandusky, trying to fool the defense. All that for a gain of 1 or 2.
All right, yeah, not much. Just a gain of 2. So I've got to put a pass down here for Greiman. And it only goes for 2 yards. And it went to Sandusky.
So a gain of 2, 6:55. Clock is rolling. 16-35. Tigers up. 2nd and 8 from the 34 here in Wiseman Field for the Torrington TrailBlazers. Kramer in the backfield sends another receiver in motion. That is Grayman, and it's going to go to him. He's going to cut upside the middle and tackled. Nice tackle. Is that Cole Espinoza? That is Cole Espinoza on the tackle for the Lander Tigers. Brings up a third down.
41-yard line, a 7-yard gain that time.
3rd and short. So, again, if they don't get it, I'd assume they go for it on 4th down, depending on the outcome of this 3rd down.
Clock moving now down to 6 minutes to go in the game. 3rd down, they need a yard.
Important play for this Torrington offense. Sends the same guy in motion. It's going to be a design quarterback keeper and trying to avoid the tackle. But the guy on the tackle was that Big Country.
Yeah. Okay, it's 4th down. The loss on the play is a yard. Goes back to the 40.
So that was a big stop by the Lander Tigers. Gavin Romer on the tackle, 4th and 2. If they don't get it, this pretty much puts the game away. And we have the quarterback limping around. And he's going to line up at the wide receiver spot. We're going to have a Wildcat formation. And it's going to keep it, and he's going to
not be stopped. I don't think they made it.
It's going to be close.
Oh, I think they only made it to the 42, and they needed to get to the 43. And it is...
Oh, that is so close.
That is very close, and I think they're going to call for a measurement. Oh, they called it a first down.
They're giving it a first down, and I'm going to say I saw the quarterback limping, and there was a false start. That should have been a false start. He stumbled and almost fell down on the beginning of the play, and I thought I saw the ref reach for the flag. Decided not to, and it is a close call, first down for the Torrington TrailBlazers.
Well, now they're discussing it. They haven't moved the chains yet, but the umpire made the call of first down. It's very, very close. And they're going to bring the chains out. I thought they had stopped him. It was very, very close, but we'll find out for sure now. Here come the chains. 5 minutes and a second to go, and they're going to stretch the chains out. And
gonna be
first down by an inch.
First down, Torrington.
First down by an inch. Boy, that was close.
That was close. So a first down for the Torrington TrailBlazers.
And it's at the 43-yard line. So
they needed to get to the 43, and they got there by an eyelash.
Okay, here they go. First down, 10 yards to go. 5:01 to go in the game. Lander 35-16.
Drew Kramer still at quarterback. Seen him limping around a couple of times. Kramer will snap the football. It'll be a handoff
Sandusky.
To Sandusky, and Sandusky's going to go nowhere. Met right at that Lander Tiger defensive line, who has made a huge impact all night long.
I think they're going to say no gain on the play, maybe a yard loss. Let's say no gain on the play.
So this TrailBlazers offense is going no huddle. Brings up a second down. Oh, they're going to give him 2 yards. And it's going to be a quick pass to the receiver outside, Brader. Oh, it's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Caleb Andrews, and he will just run out of bounds at around the 33-yard line.
The second interception by the Tigers tonight, and Lander takes over, and it'll be first and down Tigers, first and 10 Tigers, a Wind River Realty first down, and they're marking it at the 32-yard line. So Lander with another impressive defensive takeover. 4.5 minutes to go in the game, and Lander in control, 35-16. And Andrew.
We have talked about it all night. This Lander Tiger defense has stepped up time and time again, and yet again a Caleb Andrews interception. Who that is the third interception for Kramer. We had a pick six, and then a double coverage interception in the end zone, and an interception right
That's
there.
Right. The third interception. Tigers have it first and 10, 32 of Torrington.
Hollingshed will be a handoff to Cody West, who makes the guy miss, spins out of some trouble, and met by a swarm of red jerseys. It'll be a gain. He'll be brought down right at around the 28-yard line.
Gain of 4.
Be a gain of 4 on the play. Clock rolling now. The Torrington TrailBlazers have 3 timeouts, but it'll be interesting to see if they use them at all. It is a 19-point deficit. No,
well,
sorry, a 21-point deficit.
4 points to go. They need 3 scores, and Lander has the ball. I would be surprised if they throw the ball here.
Yeah. Under 3:50 to go. Really just waiting for that play clock to go down, and it will be on the handoff. That's going to be number 83.
That's
Cole Espinoza.
Espinoza, first down Tigers. Nice play by Espinoza. He brings it all the way down to the 19-yard line.
The 19-yard line. So a handoff, his first carry of the night for Cole Espinoza.
10 yards on the carry. Lander, Wind River Realty, first down with 3:20 to go. If the Tigers can hold this lead, they will be 4-0 and play Douglas in Lander next week.
In all wins, coming at a large margin. Under center is Hollingshed again. It'll go to the running back, and he's going to break up the middle of the field, and that is going to be a Lander Tiger touchdown. Cole Espinoza on his second consecutive carry, bursts up the middle, walks into the end zone untouched.
19-yard carry, 29 yards now for Cole Espinoza, and the Tigers have another touchdown. And let's put this one at the 2:59 mark. Boy, did he squirt through there? 2:59. It was just amazing.
Andrews on to attempt the PAT. Finn McFadden, the holder. Snap, hold, kick, up, and good. So giving this Lander Tiger another score gives them a 42-16 lead here with 2:59 remaining in the fourth quarter, with this game pretty much all but sealed up. And we're going to be right back with the kickoff to the Torrington TrailBlazers right after a few words.
I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Wyoglass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. Wyoglass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. Wyoglass is Lander.
Back for the kickoff, Andrews to the Torrington TrailBlazers. Cole Espinoza with a rushing touchdown, continuing to expand the lead for the Lander Tigers, 42-16, with 3 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Kick is away. It's a flatline kick. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, it goes into and out of the end zone. I tell you what, that was the first line drive kick we've seen Andrews make, but it's with the wind. And there were two Blazers who had a chance to touch that, and it zipped right by him before they could reach out and grab it.
2:59 remaining here at Wiseman Field, Torrington, Wyoming. Beautiful night, and the Lander Tigers have 42 points. And this is going to be most likely a win for the Tigers, which would move them to 4-0. And as we've mentioned, all by big margins. Kramer at quarterback. He will take the snap. He's going to throw. He's just going to throw it deep. He's going to have a guy. Nice pass right into the bucket.
It's caught. First down inside Lander territory at the 41.
Landry Grayman.
That's a 50-yard pass.
Nice pass to Landry Grayman.
I'm sorry, 30-yard pass.
Right into the bucket. And he's going to throw. He's going to go deep. It's going to be another one in a double coverage. Makes the adjustment. Incomplete. No, great defense by the Lander Tigers on the coverage is Oliver Frank, sophomore.
Yeah, that was a 40-yard pass. I stand corrected. I said 30. It was actually a 40. And Griman gets it.
So 2:40 remaining here.
Do we have a flag on the play?
And it looks like we do. There have been a couple of times tonight where we don't really see the flag, but there turns out to be a penalty.
Illegal participation on the defense. So that will give the ball to Torrington. First down, and that will be at the 36-yard line. No, it'll be at the 26-yard line. 26.
So it'll be a Wind River Realty first down for the TrailBlazers. Kramer takes a snap, rolls out to his left. He's going to throw cross body, finds his man, and his man is going to be Griman again. Seems to be his #1 target.
That'll be a first down. That's a 10-yard pass. It goes down to the 15-yard line. First down and 10.
Running no huddle, continuing to the chain gain. The chain team is really struggling to keep up here. It's going to be he's going to look to throw to the right. He's going to fake, and he's going to cross body into the end zone where nobody is there.
That was a tough pass for him to make, and he's still limping pretty good as he comes back to the huddle.
Yeah, he is. So
he was throwing off his right foot into the end zone, and that's not the way he usually throws. And fortunately for him, there was no one there.
And he's been hurt since that awkward tackle he took. Where his legs got caught up under a Lander Tiger defender. 2:19 to go, 42-16. The TrailBlazers knocking on the door inside of the red zone. 2nd and 10 from the 15. Kramer will take the snap with a back in the backfield. He's going to look. He's going to throw to his man. That's going to be Woodward, and he's going to hit the helmet of his man.
Incomplete.
Incomplete, and Kramer was hit hard on that play, and he was slow to get up again, but limps over to his coach.
Well, here's a big play now. They've got 2 plays left. It's 3rd down. If they don't get it on this play, they'll certainly go for it on 4th down with the clock stopped now at 2:15 to go, and they're trailing 42-16.
Absolutely, definitely 4-down territory for the Trailblazers. Kramer in at quarterback still. In the backfield, that is Sandusky. Kramer's going to roll back to his right, throw off his back foot, trying to make the pass. Incomplete. Pass intended.
That was a wounded duck.
That was pass intended for number 23, Jaden Gross, a junior.
It just died before it got there, and Gross tried to dive for it at the goal line, but it fell down. So 4th down now, and Torrington calls timeout. So we'll be right back in Torrington.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Since 19?
Back from the Torrington TrailBlazers timeout. It'll be a 4th and 10 with 2:09 remaining here in the 4th quarter at Wiseman Field. If they don't get the 4th down here, it pretty much ends the game. Quarterback still Drew Kramer, who will take the snap. Gonna throw, and middle of the end zone, tipped and incomplete. Pass intended for number 1 being Connor Carell, and that will be pretty much coffin nails.
Yeah, that's right. So the incomplete pass, Lander had that well covered, and the pass was actually deflected by Lander in the end zone, and it went harmlessly past the end line. So Lander takes over with 2 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the game, and they're leading 42-15. So let's see if the Torrington TrailBlazers will use their timeouts. At a halftime score, Riverton is up over Douglas 21-0. And at halftime, Thermopolis 14-12 over Lovell.
Douglas
also at halftime.
Douglas, who the Lander Tigers play at home next Friday. A handoff to the back in the backfield. Coming up out of that pile is Cole Espinoza, gain of 1 on the play. Coach is not using timeout here. So only a couple more plays, and that should be the end of this thing.
Yeah, a gain of 1 on the yard. Espinoza now has 30 yards on 3 carries.
Clock running under 1 minute and 40 seconds to go here for the Lander Tigers. Really another outstanding defensive game, which we will talk about in the postgame show.
They're letting that time get all the way down to 2 seconds before they snap it.
Under center is Hollingshed, right up the gut is one of the backs in the backfield.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice gain of about 6 yards.
Coming up out of that pile again is Cole Espinoza. So
yeah,
he's had the carries past couple of times with Braden Baker out for the rest of the game, and Cody West, who has had a phenomenal game in place of Braden Baker.
And it's up to the 26-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6 on the play for Espinoza.
Clock running under 45 seconds to go. One more play should
do it.
Most likely put an end to this thing. 3 seconds on that play clock. And in victory formation, is the Lander Tigers, and
that's going to do it.
That'll do it. The Lander Tigers will move to 4-0 on the season, looking for their first loss. Not happening tonight.
No.
Move to 4-0 with a 42-16 win here in Torrington, Wyoming at Wiseman Field. Here tonight, and a beautiful night, really. But we're going to be right back with the post-game show, stats, and more right after this. Your Lander Tigers are 4-0.
Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover.
Okay, Ernie Over and Andrew Garcia back with you at the Wiseman Field in Torrington, where the Lander Tigers have defeated the Torrington TrailBlazers tonight 42-16 in a game that took 2 hours and 30 minutes. Let's take a look at the unofficial statistics. First of all, for the Torrington TrailBlazers, they had 193 yards on the ground, 130 yards through the air, total offense of 323 yards. Unofficially, of course. Now, for the Lander Tigers, they had 356 yards rushing, 43 yards passing, 393 yards. So that is 70 yards more of total offense than Torrington did. Now, individually, Kramer, the quarterback for Torrington, 16 carries, 119 yards. Sandusky, 10 carries for 59 yards. Woodrow had 1 carry for 1 yard, and Greiman had 2 carries for 14 yards. Kramer put the ball in the air 15 times, and he was intercepted 3 times and had 8 completed passes. So he was 8 of 15 for 130 yards. Greiman had 1 pass for 2 yards. Greiman was the leading receiver. He had a total of 57 and 6 is 63, and 4 is 67 yards. Gross had 1 catch for 4. Woodland had 2 catches for 14. Sandusky 1 catch for 2. Greiman had 2 catches for total of 50 yards. So the Torrington TrailBlazers kept pace with Lander on the ground, but they were not able to get the ball into the end zone. For the Lander Valley Tigers, Hollingshead had 2 carries for 5 yards. Baker had 7 carries for 92 yards, and he left the game in the second quarter, late in the second quarter with an injury. Cody West, though, holy smokes, Arena. He had 21 carries for 217 yards. Wow. Cole Espinoza had 4 carries for 36 yards. Paxton Hollingshead put the ball in the air 10 times. He completed 5 of them for a total of 43 yards. Andrews had 2 receptions for 25. West 1 reception for 5. Burton 2 receptions for 13 yards. So the Tigers with a total of 393 yards and 323 yards total offense for the Torrington TrailBlazers. You would, looking at the statistics, you would think that the score would be very close.
Yeah, no kidding. But I'm telling you, it's that Lander Tiger defense, man. They're legit.
You're listening to the Click It or Ticket postgame show here after Lander Tigers have won their game 42-16. We're not sure if Coach Burton's going to come up to the press box or not. We'll keep you posted on that. Let's take a look at the scoring. Lander got on the board first, just 34 seconds into the game. On their second play of the game, a Baker 2-yard touchdown run after he sprinted 81 yards. On the first play of scrimmage, Andrews had the PAT, and it was 7-0 Lander. Lander scored next at the 9:33 mark on a pick 6, an interception by McFadden. Andrews added the PAT. It was 14-0. Torrington came right back at the 8:54 mark on a 60-yard Kramer to Hackett pass. Hackett added the PAT. It was 14-7. Then Lander got caught deep in their own territory, and with 3:36 to go in the first period, the ball was snapped over the punter's head, and it was a safety. So the score went to 9 after a 19-yard pass from Hollingshead to Andrews, PAT added by Andrews. It became 28-9 on a 6-yard Cody West run, PAT by Andrews. Then it was a 19-yard rush by Cody West, PAT Andrews made it 35-9. And Torrington's last touchdown in the fourth quarter at 11:54. It was 7 yards. Greiman with the rush, PAT by Hackett, 35-16. And then with 2:59 to go in the game, a 19-yard run by Cole Espinoza. Andrews with the PAT. And that's where we ended the game. Lander 42 and Torrington 16. Well, Andrew, we weren't sure what was going to be in today's game. The Torrington TrailBlazers came in with a 1-point loss over Yuma, Colorado, and we thought they'd be tough. I see the coaches heading up here to the press box, so we'll have a visit with Coach Jim Burton here after a few minutes. Let's take this timeout on our Click It or Ticket postgame show.
Stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together. From Friday night lights to weekend tournaments, they're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Your car or truck is an investment.
Okay, back again at Torrington at Wiseman Field, and we have Coach Jim Burton with us. Coach, another good team victory for the Tigers.
No, and it was impressive. You know, we tried some new things and saw what we could do, and just we wanted to come out and be physical right off the bat, and we were. And then we wanted to see how quick we could go with the personnel we had left. And then that was okay. A few things we need to fix. They end up double teaming, triple teaming, Finn on offense, but on defense, holy cow, 2 interceptions, a pick 6. I don't know how many touchdown saving tackles. Just Finn McFadden, he had a great game on defense, and then on offense, he's taken up and everybody else is covering up. So, he's running routes, and Caleb Andrews gets a touchdown. And it's just a team game, and the kids are stepping up.
Any report on Braden Baker?
Just a tweaked knee. We're going to check it Monday. Got hit right there on the sideline, after we thought he was in the end zone. Line judge is watching, a foul, a penalty he had called, and so he didn't see. Back judge missed it. But yeah, just unfortunate. He'd having a big game already. I thought that was his second touchdown pretty easily, but, stuff happens. So, Cody West came in, and we didn't miss much of a beat. I mean, he's not Braden Baker, but, man, he's running hard.
I have him unofficially 21 carries for 217 yards.
That's stepping up.
That's stepping up.
Yeah, it's crazy that we have, that ability. Those kids are interchangeable enough that he goes from fullback to tailback and has that kind of game. And then even Cole Espinosa getting a touchdown late. That's our third string tailback on a dive, just running hard and not giving up. We've been preaching, the count 0, and that just means every whatever you're doing right now, that's fresh. Doesn't matter the score, doesn't matter what happened the last play. What I'm doing right now, what I should be doing right now is the most important thing. Whether I'm in first hour physics class or I'm in, I'm here, and it's 4th and 15 and we're trying something. Whatever I'm supposed to be doing right now is the most important thing, and that count has to be 0. And I think they're buying into it. And that next man up, we're missing. Baker went out early. Barrett Moffitt had rolled his ankle at practice, and we thought he might be able to go, and he couldn't go. So next guy steps up. Sawyer Knock-Hazel steps in at tight end, plays more defense. Pax has to play more defense. Just kids stepping up all over the place for each other. You got Darian Herford playing. He's got one of our former players passed away recently, and we're just all pulling for him. And just emotional. But these kids are coming to play, and they are supporting each other, and hopefully that's what I brought to this football team. And hopefully that's what Coach Rounds and Moffitt and Atnip and Conine and Cox we're all preaching it. So it's starting to show, and I think that's the big thing.
Well, in basketball, you want your defenders to have their arms up all the time. And you guys got a bunch of pass breakdowns. I know Big Country got, I think, 3 big pass breakdowns.
I thought he was going to take one the other way. I thought he was just going to catch it, but he had a great game. Hammy had, the big guys inside. Again, our linebackers doing great things. It's a team game, and the team is stepping up, and these kids just continue to impress me. Caleb Andrews, he's playing offense, defense. Then he's kicking, 7-8 field, PATs a game. I think he might have just set today. I think he set the single season PAT record. So, It's unreal what these kids are doing.
Lander ended up with 393 total yards of offense unofficially, and Torrington had 323 yards. That was very close. If you looked at the yardage, you'd think it'd be a much closer game, but Lander bent a little but didn't break.
No, and that's Coach Rounds' deal, right? We just got to see. We're going to make them earn that. If they want to throw 5-yard hitches, we're going to come up and tackle it. If they want to run, 3-4 yards, we'll stop them there and just keep stopping them, because that's just who we are, and that's been effective, and I think that's the way it's going to be. So.
Well, big game next week at Bill Bush Stadium. We'll have the Douglas Bearcats in, and they're always a tough game.
They're looking tough again. Right now they're ranked ahead of us, picked to beat us, and so a little chip on our shoulder, and it's going to be our homecoming. And so, we've just won 2 homecomings in a row. We're going to go make it 3. That's the idea, right? We need to go make it 3, and that's going to be the goal. And again, count 0.
They're trailing Riverton at halftime by 3 touchdowns. So, yeah, it'll. Of course, all the rules are out the game.
You get homecoming, and you get Douglas and Lander, and you get craziness. So, we're just going to keep pushing.
Coach, congratulations on your 4th win against no losses, and we'll see you next week, Friday night in Lander against Douglas.
Thanks, Ern. Go Tigers.
You bet. Go Tigers.
Thanks, Andrew.
And Coach Jim Burton joining us here on the halftime or on the post-game show, and we thank him for stopping by. And it's going to be a nice bus ride home for the Lander Tigers, and we'll be right back with more right after this.
Someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment, and an indoor hot tub, pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies.
Ernie Over and Andrew Garcia back with you at a very happy Lander Tigers locker room. The Tigers winning today 42 to 16?
42 to 16.
42 to 16. Your thoughts on the game today, Andrew?
Lander Tiger defense, I think, really stepped up, and I'm just going to keep going into what Coach Burton was saying. They dare them to do those things, and they're gonna go make plays, and that's what they did tonight. That's what they have been doing these past couple of weeks. So you move to 4-0, and you have a tough test next week against Douglas, homecoming night. That'll be a really interesting test for Lander, but great win here tonight. We thought it was gonna be a shootout, but it's just Lander defense continue to step up time and time again. Yeah,
Tigers scored twice in the first 4 minutes, and then the Trailblazers came back. So next week, the Douglas Bearcats, and the Tigers don't want to be looking forward to that Riverton game the week after that too. So the coaches are going to have to keep them focused on Douglas and not worry about Riverton until that game comes up on the calendar.
Yeah, absolutely. I think next week is what they call a trap game. Because you have such a big test, really back-to-back weeks, but that Riverton game is going to be so important. So, like you said, can't look ahead, take it one game at a time, one step at a time, one practice at a time, and really have a big game next week against Douglas. So it'll be exciting.
Okay, 42 to 16, our final. I'd like to thank General Manager Kevin Shields for the opportunity for Andrew and I to do these games. I'd like to thank back at the studio Leanne Sanderson for her board operation tonight. Of course, tip of the hat to the Tiger Sports Boosters who make this game possible. And, of course, to my partner here, Andrew Garcia. You're doing a great job, Andrew. He's interning with us here this fall, and then after graduation at Shoshone, I think you have plans to go to CWC's new media program, the radio TV program there.
Yep, that's the plan.
Okay, very good. Well, thank you very much, Andrew.
Thank you, guys.
We appreciate it. And, of course, everyone who makes these broadcasts possible, all the folks back at the studio that we don't mention who also have a hand in this game. Again, our final score, the Lander Valley Tigers 42, the Torrington TrailBlazers 16. Until next week, it's another 6 o'clock game. We'll be on the air at 5:30 from Bill Bush Stadium with Lander Valley and Douglas. Have a good night, everyone. Drive safely, and we'll see you on the radio next week.
Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935,